Right here, yeah, I didn't. TJ's waving at me. I don't see him because I'm, kind of focused on we're subbing right here. Well, at least they are, which is smart on their part, because they see the opportunity to do it and they take their time. This guy kind of jogs off, and I just have to sit here and wait as I'm watching the clock go down. And like I said, I do not see TJ down here. Gary looks over and tells TJ right there, which is great, the play. And, at this point, I'm waiting. There I'm a little frustrated. Me and Petaway are looking back at the white hat. Like I said, 32's taking a sweet time getting off the field. I don't see that. I see everybody else on the field, and I'm like, all right. So at that point, I'm like, all right, let's get this. I snapped it as soon as he left. They bring a corner. Kelby does a great job picking that up. I got nervous that he wasn't going to see it, so I start sliding to make sure I can get this ball off. He does a great job picking it up. And then Hardy right here hits that guy and blocks Petaway's guy for him, which is great. Takes 2 out. That's huge right there. With Gary, with what I was looking at, he inside releases this on 29, and 7's kind of low right here. I was kind of getting off of him to throw it down here to TJ, but I just saw how fast he was moving and how he kind of had leverage on 7 right here. And we were running out of space, so I flicked it out as soon as I could because I knew that there wasn't a whole lot of space. I tried to just put it right at the back of the end zone where he could kind of track it and catch it and get his feet in. And that is a tough catch. It's a lot harder than it looks to have the field awareness to catch it and obviously get a foot down, but there's 2 people on you and he's looking over his shoulder and just catches it and gets a foot. I mean, it's really an impressive catch. And then he does a great job here of making sure that whole section knows that he just caught it. When I threw it, I was, he was at about the 10-yard line. And, I threw it to where I thought he could catch it. I thought he was going to be able to get 2 steps. He only got 1 in. But I threw it right to where in the back of the end zone. I thought he was going to be able to kind of catch it over his shoulder away from that safety, who I was mainly worried about. And, I kind of faded on his outside shoulder right there. And, I mean, at that point, it's Gary making an unbelievable play, catch over his shoulder right there. I saw Gary inside release the guy, which was big, but a lot of times on this play, he kind of has options, and right about here, he saw that Texas guy's flat-footed about 4 yards away from him, 4 or 5 yards away from him. He's got a safety on the hash over there. He's, like I said, he's inside releasing 29, and that safety's flat-footed, so he knows to kind of bend back out and try and stack 29 is his thoughts right here, to run away from 7. And I see him do that right there. Once I saw him beat 29, he's already outside of number 7 clearly. He's in the middle of the field, and Gary, like I said, is stacking 29 right now. So I knew I could put this ball on his right shoulder and down the field, and 7 wouldn't be able to get through him to get the ball. At that point, 29's already beat. The next point is me putting the ball accurately on his right shoulder, and him just pinning it off and getting a foot down. It's like I said, 7 was flat-footed, so Gary uses his speed. He's really fast. He uses his speed and runs by him. And then that right shoulder, 7 doesn't have a chance, even if he was right there to make a play.